Late in 1895, Wilhelm Conrad Röntgen first noticed the strange effect which led to the announcement of his discovery of X-ray.
They remained a mystery even to the scientists. That is how they got their name, X for the unknown.
So I was driving home from work today, and I was listening to a podcast, and something clicked in my mind, or I had a question. Is it niche or is it niche?
Ooh, right out the gate. That's
Yeah, I hear brain.
I pronounce it niche.
I do too.
I say niche too.
But I've heard a lot of people say niche now, especially since we're podcasting. You know, when you look at like episodes and ask people for advice and look on these like forums and YouTube videos of how to start one, they're like, find a niche, go on YouTube. Yeah, you're better if you stick to one niche. I'm like, what's a niche?
Yeah, all right. Well, I just, Dr. Google over here tells me it's niche.
Niche?
Niche. Yep.
No, not niche.
Not niche. Niche.
It's not Dr. Google. It's Dr. Search Engine. We can't say that anymore.
Yeah, but
Google
pays me.
On a podcast, I always try to use correct pronunciation, or else people are just going to think I'm an idiot. But I always thought
But it's cool. You're on here now.
Yeah, I use both, and I'll tell you why. I use niche if we're talking about a very like specific type of role, very defined. But I'll use niche if you're talking about like a shower niche. You know what that is?
What?
Yeah. So
what's a shower niche?
Shower niche. It's a little cubby where you put all your shampoo bottles and stuff.
Isn't that just a shower shelf?
Yeah. Google it. Type in shower niche.
Stop saying it. It's search engine.
Search engine. So
we can't use it anymore.
Why not?
I don't know. We can't just throw out names.
But it's
according to this search engine.
According to
John,
the most popular search engine. Ask Jeeves.
That
Ask Jeeves. Alta Vista.
I have a radiologist I work with. He uses GoDuckGo.
GoDuckGo. That's like one of those ones that you like hide all your info, apparently. But GoDuckGo, you need to educate them that they don't hide your stuff.
Right.
They've gone corporate. Anyways, go ahead. Sorry, John.
I forget what I was going to say. But it's definitely
the shower shelf.
Shower niche.
Shower niche.
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 I think it's niche.
I'm gonna play it. You on the search engine. It has a little sound audio clip. You can actually play it. It'll niche. It says niche on the
niche.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
When you type in shower.
Here.
I can't hear what you're.
I'm gonna put it in the chat so y'all can go listen to it and listen to it yourself. There.
All right, hold on.
But these are some nice shower niches.
What's a shower niche?
He's right. It's the shower shelf.
Oxford Dictionary says niche.
Niche. Yep.
All right, so whoever says niche, you're wrong, sucker.
Yeah, but
is niche plural?
Only if you're referring to the shower.
Niche is the bougie way of saying it.
Like how I say salmon. I'm like, what do you want for dinner? Salmon?
All right, so I went on Webster's and let me share my screen here so you can hear it. You ready for this?
Ready.
Niche. Noun. See? It's all three.
Oh, it is all three. What's the country of origin?
It doesn't say.
Are we keeping it American? Or are we keeping it British? Queen's English.
You can be nichen, to place in or as if in a niche.
Ooh,
Niche.
so now like since we have our
Nation.
particular niche and like you think it's cool, you're gonna be like, yo, that's niching. Right? You're like, I like that idea. That's pretty niching.
It doesn't say when to use which pronunciation now, at what time. It can be used as a noun or a verb. And that's it.
I'm gonna try to be fancy. What's fancier? Niche?
Both are
Uh,
currently considered correct. So no one's wrong. Just personal preference, whatever you want to use. It's
Yeah. So
What-
niche is the more common one, and the older of the two pronunciations, it is the only pronunciation given for the word in all English dictionaries until the 20th century, when niche was first listed as pronunciation in Daniel Jones' English Pronouncing Dictionary. Daniel Jones, quarterback for New York Giants, got it wrong.
D Jones. D Jones, come on. Come on, bro.
Yeah. Basically, he started it off.
Wow. Anyways, I don't know why we just spent 15 minutes on this definition pronunciation of niche.
Yeah.
Niche.
So use nook or alcove instead, and you won't be confused.
Nook. Bat shower nook.
shower
Reese.
nook. Okay,
Yeah.
noted.
Do it all for the nookie. Wait a
Oh
second.
God. Is that what Limp Bizkit was talking about?
Yeah.
Shower nookie? Is a show for shampoo bottles?
Oh.
I'm gonna start saying that.
My shampoo nookie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get some shower nookie.
If my wife comes home, she's like, "Can you put this in the bathroom?" I'm like, "Where do you want it? The shower nookie, or do you want it on the counter?"
Oh,
Anyways, welcome back to
that's
the.
probably not going to get you anywhere.
Probably not.
You're on the couch tonight.
Yeah. Welcome back to the most entertaining podcast in the world. Catherine Jockey's back. We got Rosie, Rose, Rosilla, Rosario, Rose Sanchez,
Sanchez?
Rose Clean Sanchez here in the house. Who else do we got? What's number dose? We got John. John, introduce yourself again for all the new listeners out there.
Hey, how's it going, everyone? My name is John, and just John, and the only John, and also known as Jejunal John. And then I think that's about all I got. That's
Juno
nicknames.
Classic John and our brother from another podcast,
The one and only.
the one and only, our buddy, our roomie at the conference, kind of. Go ahead, my man. We got Reese Burgoon again. Reese, do your normal.
Hello.
Hello.
That's it. That's my normal.
Yeah.
You guys may recognize that.
You took
Yeah.
all the good R names, R adjectives.
Oh
Rose.
yeah.
So
Reese, Ricochet.
Ricochet Reese, because
Radiation.
I'm always coming back, baby.
Oh, like boomerang. Reese
Sounds
the
like
boomerang.
Sounds like you're thirsty. Always coming back. Always coming back. Anyways,
You
welcome.
know what they say about
Uh,
comebacks?
They're not good.
Are you drinking claws?
No.
Thought I knew you, bro.
Yeah.
No, man. This is a weekend episode right now, okay? It is 3:00, and that's what can handle my belly.
Yeah.
Can't-
Ain't no rules when you're drinking claws.
Claws. that's how it goes. Yes.
There's a
Claws
question
are-
mark on the end.
It's for light beverage for sensitive tummies during the daytime.
What's your
That's what it's
nighttime
for.
drink?
Champagne. You know this. Everybody knows this. Speaking of
Rosé.
that, I was like hardcore thirsting for a good glass of champagne at in Vegas. Thirsting hard. Like thirsting how?
Did you even get one? I never saw you.
I never.
No.
No.
they didn't have anything. The whole time they looked at me like I was weird.
Well,
I was like, "Excuse me, bartender, may I have a glass of fancy champagne?" And he was like, "Nah, we only have Chardonnay."
We only have White Claw. All right.
he's
We
like,
have
he said, "Do you want non-alcoholic?" You're like, "No, I want champagne." He's like, do you want to stay sober the rest of the night?" You said, No, I want champagne." "Do you want a headache the rest of the night?" No. Is it New Year's Eve?" No, I still want the champagne." "Oh, okay." just questioning your manhood. "Oh, wait a second. No, you want champagne?" "Okay."
you question my fancy hood, and I'm not gonna lie. You guys know I'm fancy. Forget it. Chicken champagne. I'll ask for it. They were like, "No."
How many of the podcast listeners are they still buying y'all drinks? Is that still a thing? People still doing that?
They're still buying drinks, and it says explicitly not for champagne under a lot of comments. I don't know why.
Actually, what I've seen is explicitly for champagne. They're like, "We're fancy too. Pinkies up."
And it says drink bought by Rosilla, and you're like, who is this?
Buy
What's he
my
buying
own drink.
soft drinks.
Oh man. Anyways, just like I mentioned, we actually all three of us were back from Vegas. We had the Society of Society of Radiology Physician Extenders. Can't believe I almost butchered that. It was a fantastic time. It's a great way to meet colleagues. If you're interested in going to RA school, or if you're a technologist who wants to just go to a nice conference in Vegas, SRPE is one of the ones to go to. So you can meet John, myself, Rose, Reese, Bergese,
and all the other cool RAs,
and all the other cool
RPAs
other people
out there, radiologists, techs. Yep.
But speaking of that, do you guys want to tell a couple stories from SRPE? It was amazing. Besides the educational part, lame. No, I'm just kidding. He's not lame.
Cut that.
Not for a tech though. It's
not lame.
For a tech perspective, it'd be a good way to go crush all the continuing education you need to do all in one fell swoop. Just get it done.
Yep. One conference, 1 year, you're done.
Yeah, and you'll be in Vegas. It's fun. It's pretty. I mean, minus the whole like invading your space on the outside, the street, from other people. But then again, if you listen to this podcast for a while, everyone knows I'm a germaphobe, so I don't like people in my vicinity trying to handcuff me to stuff.
What?
If you catch my drift.
Where were they? Their
Rosie walks around Vegas with a little thing of hand sanitizer on his belt. And he would quick draw that and just kept sanitizing his hands.
You're like, "Oh, cool, you have your wallet on a chain?" And he's like,
Nope.
"Yeah, I want to see." And then actually whips it out, and it's hand sanitizer.
Speaking of wallet on a chain, I actually made one because it was so cool in 6th grade. Okay, so don't knock the wallet on a chain. And I'm sure you guys did too.
6th grade, man, you peaked early. Okay.
Just older than you, bro. But no. So speaking of the hand sanitizer, it was actually it wasn't a little holster, but I was definitely rocking my fanny pack and my little tiny hand sanitizer in there.
Do you ever like confuse the hand sanitizer with like your hand lube that you carry around too? Lotion.
I got dry skin. Okay, it's a medical condition.
Speaking of that, do you guys have a hand sanitizers at work where you're like, "Oh, hand sanitizer," and you put it in there, and it shoots out, and it's lotion? It's the worst. Or the soap dispensers that are lotion.
At my facility, they put them side by side next at the sinks. And so I was like,
that makes sense.
One's going to be soap, and then one's going to be lotion, but they look identical, and you just roll the dice, and
I guess you get the lotion, you're like, I gotta wash my hands now.
Mm-hmm. Do you guys have the ones that like continuously shoot out a ton of hand sanitizer? It's like 3 pumps. You're like, shh, shh, shh.
No, ours is like a spec because they try and say
ration it.
No, man.
Yeah, they
the
ration it.
ones that I get annoyed. I'm like, hey, can it just be 2? I was like, it's all in my whole palm. Like I can wash this. I can wash my whole face and body with this right now. It's so much. It's so annoying. It gets everywhere.
So,
it's wasted.
so that's why you get free refills. You just fill up your little bottle on your belt and you just good to go.
Bro, my mind is blown. I could
Ugh.
definitely do that. Oh man, I'm gonna do that now.
Oh my goodness.
That's smart.
Yeah.
And they get hospital grade
Mhm.
sanitizer
That's the good stuff.
with the lotion in it. Oh man, that's so smart. Do you do that? Did this just come off the top of your head right
Yeah.
now? Did you just
Yeah. Just
wow.
if it's giving you too much, just start bottling it up, man.
Wow. But anyway, so we had many
Resell it.
adventures at this conference. It was fun. It was we had vendors to see. It was cool, and actually there was quite a bit of students there.
Yeah, it was a great turnout.
It was really good. So we had some students that said they listened to Collaboration RA and decided to go to RA school.
Which is
And
awesome.
How they differed the two podcasts
Yeah.
was go ahead, Reese. What did they say?
So I had the pleasure of meeting a few of the students there, and someone in passing asked how the podcast was going, and she goes, "Oh, you're one of the podcast guys," and she straight up asked me to my face if I was on the funny podcast or the serious podcast.
Well,
And you said
Elise-
both.
yeah.
You said I'm on both.
Um,
And I'm not going to tell you which one I'm on more.
But I mean, what was Elise? She was like, "Well, you made me decide to go to RA school, and it wasn't Catherine jockeys. Obviously, I guess not. I guess we're not empowering John.
Well,
Apparently, that's not our niche.
what's
We're
that?
not niching in that
What
department.
you put in the shower shelf is what you put in the shower shelf.
there are a lot of people listening. We've been in this it's coming on 3 years, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, 3 years. In
3
March.
years. I commend you guys though. You
Some-
guys are freaking solid.
Yeah.
Some of
Collab
us post more than others.
Weekly dedication.
That's why we're recording right now. Is because
Yes.
I talked to you two and guilt tripped you in.
Yeah. Well,
What?
Reese was like, "Hey, how come you guys don't put out anymore?" And we're like, "Well, Reese, we don't put out as much as you, but it's all in the motion. It's all in our plan."
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
A lot of
I thought you had said something like quality, not quantity, or something like that. I don't know.
yeah.
it's my fault, right? Like I'm just tied down to this one thing that I need to get over. I got to get it done because they're asking me to apply for different loans because it's taking me forever.
As long as you're not like putting up your house or anything for your education.
Nah. I plan on just dying with these loans,
That's a sweet
these school
mug.
loans. That is a sweet mug. What is that?
Rawr.
Rawr.
Wait, is that a brand?
It's a brewery here.
Oh, that's a cool brewery.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that in Texas?
Yeah, Fort Worth.
Nice.
Do you guys have a lot?
Yes,
Reese, how
Makes
far?
sense.
How far of a drive is it to Austin from you?
for me, like
3 hours.
2.5, something like that. 3 depends on who you're driving with.
I'll be there next Saturday or Friday, Saturday, Sunday for a wedding.
Oh. Hey,
On
how far is
Santa's
how
friends.
far is San Antone?
About 2, 3, something like that.
Say,
Yeah.
There's a job in San Antone.
There is.
There's lots of jobs in Texas.
So if y'all want to
Mhm.
leave Florida and come to the bigger, better.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Let me. I'm gonna put this in perspective. The politics, same.
Weather, a little
slightly
actually,
better.
Slightly
if you go
better,
up
yeah.
You're just
up
trading
north.
in
Yeah,
hurricanes for tornadoes. That's all you're doing.
yeah, and power outages.
Well, I mean, you guys get hurricanes too. The Gulf Coast.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So-
And flooding. Yeah,
Yeah. You guys aren't built for that. But
he said he doesn't live in Houston. Leave him alone.
oh, it's true. Sorry. Shout out Houston. My bad.
I just don't want a house built on sticks.
Hashtag my bad.
Yeah. Well, our house is built on sand, so there's that.
Yeah. And like dirt that's what is it? We get sinkholes.
Yeah. Porous.
What was that, a chicken?
I record with my dogs in here. They need to be near me, but stop it.
Everyone, Reese has a chicken in his family room. If you guys can hear it, I'm leaving that in there. I'm leaving that sound in there. It's a chicken. Straight up chicken. Anyways, back to our story. So when John and I got it there, it was the worst. So
Absolutely.
we were
the
there
worst.
late, and then we got a room. We were checking in, went to a room. Nothing was done. Housekeeping wasn't there. They didn't take care of anything, and we were just tired. It was like 4:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
Well, when we decided to go to
1
bed.
We got to the hotel and it was 1 a.m. Vegas time, which on Eastern time is 4 a.m. to begin with. And walk in the room. Very nice room, except there's trash everywhere, water bottles all over. Go in the bedroom and I'm like, oh, the bed's not made. Walk over to the pillow. And what is there? A nice, big, juicy booger just like smeared all over the pillowcase.
Oh, man.
I was convinced.
And
I was convinced there was a squatter in your room. That's how bad it was.
Yeah, like there's towels on the floor, trash everywhere. I was like, is this real life right now? Like, I just want
Yeah.
to sleep. And then the hotel, not to be named, that starts with an H and ends in Harry. I mean,
No, we can't. We'll
cut
we'll
that.
beep that.
We'll cut that.
You
We'll cut that.
can't,
We'll cut that.
can't do that.
We can't do that. We're gonna beep it.
All right. Cut that. And room service, or not the room service, the housekeeping, despite us calling 3 times and multiple promises of we'll be there in 15 minutes, never showed up until someone from the front desk came up 2 hours later, now 6 a.m. Eastern time, replaced our bed sheet so that we could go to bed.
I was like, cool. I was like, thanks. She was great though.
Yeah,
She felt bad.
she was really great. Then the conference started 3 hours later, and we obviously were there on time. Obviously.
It's
But
just called
that's-
responsibilities.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But ACO was fun. Reese, John, and I had some awesome adventures. By the way, if I had a peeking house right outside my house, not a peeking house, a Panda Express right outside my house every day, that'd be awesome. It was the
No.
best.
You would have died of freaking salmonella
Nah,
20 years ago.
I
Yeah.
ate that thing every day. Like, you guys went to like these nice fancy dinners, and I was like, I had my peeking house.
Panda
Not
Express,
Why
man.
did I say Panda Express?
Man,
Sorry,
see,
peeking house.
you
is my
already
other
have
one.
an-
Do
You
you
already have a
do you
new
not
love.
have Panda in Florida?
I do.
See
I
that
love it.
I'm on the thoughts of when I'm in Vegas, I'm gonna eat Vegas things.
Mhm.
I can get Panda anytime, and I don't even go to Panda because I don't like it. But
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Wow.
I'm not gonna go to
Panda
some
haters.
franchise.
Yeah. there is so much more better food than Panda.
And
It's right between
overpriced-
the hotels.
overpriced Panda.
It was not overpriced. It was perfect. It was right outside the door. I didn't have to go anywhere.
Listen,
But
me and
I
Reese
will have to
indulged in
say,
2 slices of pizza that were rather deliciously good and a beer combo. And I think that was the deal of the week.
That was the deal. I think we did that 2 or 3 times. It was great.
I remember you shoved
Mhm.
it in my face at 1:00 in the morning.
Well,
Hey,
that's because you
what-
were in bed sick from the Panda Express you had earlier in the day.
No, that was,
My-
I don't care.
what happens in Vegas
Yeah.
So what
gets relived on the
happened-
podcast.
Exactly. So what happened when I did get it that one night? You guys convinced me, which I'm glad you guys did. We went on a little adventure. We
This-
went right instead of left like I usually do, and it was just
This-
a whole new side of Vegas for me.
This is
I'm
when
just a
peer
creature of
pressure-
habit.
Peer pressure gets you.
It was awesome. And then we went to another Asian restaurant and got
More
some
rice,
I got
noodles, and
more-
dumplings.
Yeah. While I had my Pan Express in the bag. Oh
Uh,
man, but good. Anyways, good time. So if you guys are students or wanting to go to RA school or just curious, and need credits, A+, A- credits, just one swoop, credits. Have fun in Vegas,
all right.
camaraderie, and if you're an RT who or friends with RAs, um, we're all fun people. There's no hoity-toity, we got to wear a suit going to conference type situation. We're just there to have fun, spend time with our friends, learn a little bit. So if that's not enticing, I don't know what is. It's the best time. It's a good time every year. Moving on. This segment, I want to basically what I want to do is do an in the news. So we're going to do in the news of 2023, a little bit of 2024. And what I really want to bring up forever is the Mexican alien.
The what?
Next thing.
The Mexican alien.
No, I hear about it all the time here in Texas. There's a bunch of them, actually.
not that alien.
Oh.
Actually, extraterrestrial alien.
Oh, yeah, that's something different.
E.T.?
So in September of 2023, a ufologist, right? Ufologist, or do you say UFOologist?
Not sure they say anything.
According
I think
to
they say
the search,
CIA.
according to the search engine, it's pronounced urologist.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Oh, it was. It was trying to autocorrect that. That's what it was.
That makes sense. There's some probing involved.
Yeah, imagine if you're like a person,
proctologist.
Like I'm over here,
urologist.
trying to get a vasectomy, and I go into the office, and you're like, "Why is there a whole bunch of pictures of aliens in here?"
Oh no!
And I'm like, "I'm here for a vasectomy."
No, you're right.
You're like, "Yeah, I'm a urologist." I'm like, are you an alien? I do alien vasectomies.
It is a thing though. It's ufologist.
Ufologist.
Yep, ufologist.
Mm.
It's a thing. There's a wiki page and everything. Huh.
So this ufologist named Jaime Maussan brought up two very tiny mummified. It doesn't even look like mummified. It looks like old concrete to me. Extraterrestrial, what claim to be extraterrestrial aliens into the Mexican Congress or whatever. I don't know if you guys have seen it or not, but the pictures itself, I mean, I'm biased because I really want it to be true. So if I'm like gullible, if anybody brings anything, they're like, oh yeah, this is a mummified alien from whatever. I'm like, yeah, it is.
But then I think your hopes and dreams were crushed, weren't they?
I don't know. It hasn't been debunked.
I think it did.
Really?
Yeah, I think they said it was like a hoax, a stunt.
No, that's not true.
I mean, either you're right and they're trying to cover up conspiracy, or
exactly. That's what they're trying to do, John.
I think it was fake.
They're trying to cover it up. Just like the mummified alien, whatever council came in and tried to shut down the show. They're like, no, this isn't real, but it was real. I don't know if that's true or not, but I want it to be. And looking at they
look like things in the movies, and there's no way that anyone from the movies got it right.
Yeah, it did look like E.T. a little bit. It legit looked like E.T. That's why. And that's not even the part where I'm skeptical. So I looked at, have you guys seen the X-rays of it?
I'm looking at a picture of it on the CT gantry. That's with the lasers on it. That's all I can see right now. I'm still looking.
I don't know, but they're saying that they're bones, so I don't know. Listen, I don't know. The person who brought it out, the ufologist, did have a history like in 2017 or something like that, where he brought something up and it was obviously a hoax. It was like a doll, and it was like cast in like some type of material to make it look like some type of skin. I don't know. But so, and also good old Neil deGrasse Tyson made a good point about the nose. I was like, and I looked at it and I was like, why does that alien have a nose? I was like, it has a nose. And I was like, God, ruin it for me. It has like a legit nose like you and I would with like the cartilage and stuff. That's what it looked like. It didn't have the like nasal bone just exposed and mummified, you know?
Well, did they find like a long time ago, like they thought they were aliens, but they're actually like mummified children,
Yeah, that's the same
like
guy.
indigenous children? Yeah.
That was one of his earlier claims. He said that there were aliens. They turned out to be indigenous children. Yeah.
Was it?
Mhm.
Dang, this guy's like shooting a shot, trying
Yeah,
to
but-
see where it sticks.
You know,
Let's
you
talk about
miss
it.
100% of the shots you don't take. So
I guess,
Mhm.
man. He was shooting for this one. This one, he's like, no, this one, legit alien.
he's
So-
swinging with everything he's got. Eventually, something's gonna hit. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of this, like I've gone through this like whole like thing of conspiracy theories of like how we're not from here and how we evolved, and but yet everyone else has some type like evolutionary aspect to them, like every mammal, animal, insect, or whatever. But we suck,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just like, yeah, it's very convincing if you just like put yourself in this black hole of misinformation or information, just like crazy. So like I ended up believing that another species has come in to help us out, and we were just like slaves for them, and then they left, and
I
man,
think you just want to get probed.
no, that's definitely what I don't want to happen. I'm gonna just get like a if we ever experience in our lifetime like an alien ship, just like seeing there with our own eyes, I am going to get a little chastity belt. Not me, sir. Not today.
I think that's a good transition into our next story you wanted to bring up.
Anyway, so as a group, John, do you believe this alien is real or not? The Mexican alien, real or no?
Not real.
Reese.
Not real.
Oh, after this conversation, I'm going for not real too.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Yeah.
I was hoping.
No, I think the main takeaway is any alien life, whether it's out there or not. I'm not going to be a true X-Files, I believe, type of person, but if they come out looking like eyes, nose, mouth, ears, and the head and the bodies and same like man type of structure, it's like the odds are they're going to
like
be
a humanoid.
yeah, humanoid. They're going to be completely different. We have evolved to live on this world. That's why we look the way we do. Aliens aren't going to look like us. I'm just gonna say it.
Mm,
I think he's onto something.
he's right. Dang it. There's that mummy that they're saying that had tridactyl, like 3 fingers. Like,
There's people out there
Yeah.
with that today.
yeah, it's true. It's messed up. That's true. Maybe they were just mummified. they just had that genetic defect. Dang it. Yeah, that's
Now,
true.
so
That's the most.
On,
That's
on
the most
the
logical.
on the next episode when we talk about Bigfoot, that's we can.
Cryptology. Yeah.
It's not Bigfoot. He's real.
He,
He's out there.
Cryptology.
I will. I'm not out of the woods on Bigfoot. No pun intended.
What? Hey, did you guys ever seen that train video? Like the people on a train?
Yes, and he's just
And
sitting on the side of the hill. Yeah. I've seen
Yeah.
it. I've seen it. I want to believe.
Ah, man, it's really hot out there. Why is he that hairy?
That's why we're sitting down.
Yes, man.
You know, hair is also an insulator to keep things cool.
This is true.
Okay, all right. Well, I mean, what do you think? He's like nocturnal? Because it's a desert. It's cold at night. I'm trying to make it make sense, man. There you go. It's cold at night in the desert. He's hairy. He doesn't come out during the day unless he has to go twosies.
But like, what does he eat? You know, like sticks and berries.
Maybe coyotes.
Like, why is there not carnage everywhere? Like,
Yeah, 'cause
no
they're
trail
nice.
left behind.
Well, you're assuming that they're not educated.
It's like,
What if they have
instinct.
their own like religions? They have their own like underground like population. They're like, look at those surface dwellers, losers. We're over here, and there's like dinosaurs. All right, see, now I'm getting into the whole conspiracy stuff again. All right, let me take it back. Let me take
You
it back.
lost this. You
Yeah,
lost
my bad,
this.
my bad, my
You
bad.
lost
It's getting
this.
weird. All right, but big news. The Society for Radiologists has voted, and finally, I think they're listening to us and understanding and seeing with their own eyes that support of their own mid-levels that they created, it is the best way to go. That's a huge win for us because we want that support. You know, that's the reason why we became radiologist assistants. So that support's big from them. We're happy. We're glad. We're excited to again work with them again, considering that their stance went to neutral for how many years now? Two,
Yeah, it was 2 or 3 years ago.
3 years,
Yeah.
3 years
3
ago.
years, 2021.
And that all stemmed from misinformation. Period. That's
That
the only
that
nice way I can put
is
it.
the misinformation, and that's why we're doing over there at Collaboration RA is we're trying to preach, essentially, put the correct information
inform the
out.
public.
Yeah, informing the public. Everything you're hearing is false, and so whenever I hear it from my own radiologist who goes to Washington D.C. to attend the ACR meetings, and they talk about the RA, and there's a radiologist she doesn't know sitting next to her, and he leans over and says, "The radiologist assistant, those RAs. Now those are the people we hate, right?"
Oh.
That's a quote from a young radiologist who knew absolutely nothing about us, only the fact that, oh, well, those are the people we hate, and I don't know why, but that's just what we do. That's the misinformation that's been going around. So that's why we did the podcast starting 3 years ago. And
yeah, and that's why we did ours, so we can educate the RTs.
Yep.
And number one, represent RTs as a whole, to have a voice for ourselves.
standing up for yourself. There is strength
Exactly.
in numbers. And just this week alone, Rosie, guess what the RTs did?
What did they do, Reese?
Well, there is this, I don't know, it's kind of fairly well known scrub brand company. I think they made a little bit of an error.
Ooh, a big error.
A big error?
What they do?
Yeah, so there is this scrub company, and if you don't know, look it up. But they decided they're going to come out with a new product line for, all medical staff. Everyone's included, and it's a underscrub clothing. It's a shirt, and everyone's got one. Doctors have one. Nurses have one. Physicians, assistants.
They have two.
Speech therapists. They have one for vets, like a veterinarian, vet techs. They're all across the board. There's a bunch of shirts, and you can go on their website. I'm not going to include the link here.
Yeah. Which is awesome, by the way. We're not hating on it, which is awesome. I think that's I think what they were trying to do was empower everybody,
yeah,
which is good.
Which is good.
Campaign.
Good campaign. It could have been better executed, though, because when you scroll down it's all alphabetical. When you scroll down the list of the R's, get into radiology, I think they said the T word.
Ooh, technologists, Reese?
Oh no, the other.
That's what we are.
The other T word, the bad one, the bad word. They said the bad T word.
Transformers. Right, we're radiology transformers.
Transformers, yes.
Better.
No, they said I'm only gonna say this once, guys. Okay, technician.
Oh, you did not just say that.
Yeah.
Oh, no, sir.
They did it. It went live. They manufactured this and put money into it in thoughts that it would sell.
Surely they didn't advertise it that way all over social media platforms.
Oh, the social media. There are some heavy hitters in the radiology world when it comes to social media. And let me tell you, when this came about, that this clothing manufacturing company was crucified by the Rad Tech Society.
Mm-hmm.
It was impressive because how long did it take before this whole item was like eliminated from their website.
Dude, couple hours.
It was quick.
The RTs showed up, made comments, like comment after comment after comment. It wasn't anything to ignore. They were like, oh yeah, they shut that down for a little bit.
Yeah.
They took it off.
Yeah.
And well, I mean, in all fairness, fixed it.
They did.
So
Yeah.
we gotta forgive.
It took
Fixed
what?
it.
It takes 5 days to mass produce a shirt because
Ooh.
they had to.
on it now. It's currently waitlisted still.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Because this company, it's not the drop ship company, so they mass produced that already. So
Yep.
I don't know who's gonna get that, but in saying that,
it's just
if
good.
anyone's listening, I will take that shirt. I wanted to buy that before it got off the site. I was like, dang it.
It's gonna
What is that
be
shirt?
it's gonna be the same like the shirts they make for like Super Bowl champions.
Oh no.
And what do they do with the loser shirt? Well, they ship them to third world countries. They donate it.
Yeah.
So
You're gonna get like a whole like slew of people with like radiology technician shirts everywhere.
no, I am proud that
man.
they listened. They did listen and they corrected it.
Correct.
They fixed it.
Big props to the RTs out there. So if you guys are listening, if you guys made a comment or anything, see, that's what we were saying. Little stuff like that, little things like that will help change people's mindset immediately. So it's the masses. All you had to do was go bloop, bloop, bloop. That's not what I am. Done, send. And guess what? They took it off. So you guys did great. Congrats, RTs. That was good. That was good.
Good work, team.
Good work. This is going to be a shorter segment. We just wanted to get that. I just wanted to get the in the news a little bit out of the way. You guys have anything else to contribute for this episode?
So why don't you tell them what do we got in the works on the Catheter Jockeys podcast? What can our listeners expect in the future from us?
I don't know.
What?
Straight up, like I don't know.
Tell them about the thing. You
What
know,
thing?
the thing that's coming. All right, I guess they're just gonna have to wait. We're just gonna have to leave it out there.
Oh yeah, secrets. All right. Well, this is going to conclude this episode. We're gonna go. We will be back with some more episodes. So stay tuned, like, subscribe, and all that stuff. Leave a good, awesome review. That'd be much appreciated.
Oh, and
Also-
can we publicly shame Pat for not showing
Yes.
up today?
Yes.
Patrick.
Yeah, in case it's been a little quiet, Patrick, he snubbed us on this one. He snubbed us.
Here, so
Just kidding.
we need the RT.
Just
We
kidding,
need the
Pat, just
RTs
kidding.
to rise again
Yeah,
and post.
if anyone's
About Matt.
listening, just say, tell him how much you missed on.
Can we put his phone number and blast that so everyone can text him?
Yeah, we will. Phone number.
867-5309. Love it. Text it. Love it. That's what it is.
Yep.
All right, guys. Thank
think
you
that's-
so much.
I think that was Mike Jones's number.
No, Mike Jones is 281-330-8004. Mike Jones.
I'm so happy you know that.
That was a legit number. Did you know that?
Yeah.
That was awesome. See you guys.
All right, it was good to get on pod with you guys. We'll talk to you guys later, and we out.
Sounds good.
Out. See you.
Bye.